Hi everyone, it's Karen from Hawk Intuition, and I just did a new moon reading for the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine, and I did a couple of private readings as well, and I was thinking that was the end of my day, but there is a Divine Masculine that wants to say something. It's like a direct message from some Divine Masculine to a Divine Feminine, and I've had this come up a couple of times. There have been very specific. There's like a collective of Divine Masculines that is wanting to speak. As soon as I establish a channel and I am in the flow of that channel, this Divine Masculine steps up. Maybe it's my Divine Masculine channeling the group of Divine Masculines that are on the same timeline as us, that collective that you guys resonate with, drawing in the message for those Divine Feminines from those Divine Masculines. Maybe it's just mine talking to me and you guys resonate with it. I don't really know. But there's something specific. This is a specific Divine Masculine. And it feels like the same one that comes from the reading, the very first one that said, I wished for you. It feels like that same Divine Masculine coming in again and saying, okay, while you're open, I have something to say here. And I want to get this message out to whoever it is that needs to get this message. So that's this Divine Masculine. He has something to say. I'm going to indulge him real quick. And let's see where this is going to go. I have no idea what this is about. But let's get into it. I'm going to turn my music on. Alexa, resume play. Echo, resume play. Echo, turn it up. I need to keep the volume low on this because you're not supposed to hear music on the channel, so if you can't hear it, that's why. It's something about you forgot to say you're sorry for the things you did earlier in the day. Something like that. I don't know what that has to do with. This is a Stevie Wonder song. Echo, what song is this? All Day Suffer? All Day Sucker by Stevie Wonder? I've never heard of it. You might want to look up the lyrics for it. All Day Sucker. I don't hear, the other words sound muffled to me. I can't make them out. All I hear is All Day Sucker. And then I hear, in my head, I hear the Joe Jonas song, I'm a sucker for you. It's something about being a sucker. I'm a sucker for you. Echo, turn it down. All right, let me lay this out real quick. Let me find out what his message is. All right, so right away in his current energy, we have Temperance. He's either telling you to have patience or he is in a space of really, really having patience and sitting in his knowing that things are really developing, things are being chemically mixed, and he is sitting in the patience of that. He knows that it's being taken care of. Her third eye lit up like this. This is third eye awakening. This is his knowing. This is his intuition. He knows that things are being taken care of and tempered right now when it comes to the two of you. And he knows this because something big has happened. Something major has happened, something that he's been wishing for, something that he has been hoping for, or something he's been manifesting, trying to manifest somehow the tower has fallen. Something big has happened. Something has completely exploded. And it feels very, very heavy, but it feels like something that he has been waiting for. And it's caused an awakening for him because it's like, how could all of this stuff happen all at once? It's not a coincidence that all of this is coming together right now. He's been wishing for just like peace and calm in his life and the ability to see where those calmer waters are. There was an illusion of calmer waters. There was this illusion of this is the easy road. This is the path of least resistance. He was sitting in a space, a situation of least resistance, which is not passionate. It is cold and it's unfeeling and it's not embracing, the divine aspects of the way he should be living his life. It's thoughts and it's rigid and it's very, very heady. It's in a very, very headspace kind of place. This situation that he was in, it was too much in his mind. It wasn't enough in the feeling. He was sitting in the path of least resistance, and that includes not really much love infused in there. That's what I'm getting from this. This is recent past. This tower is like it's like pointing towards it right now. And this battle, it's about money. There's this pentacle in the sky here. This battle for money, this connection to all things money and creating my life around money, no matter what the fallout. I have to make all of this money for a purpose. There's a purpose in all this money, and it doesn't matter like who suffers from that. It's cut and dry. This is the thoughts that he's having about it. I need to make this money, and it's definitely a very cold way of thinking. It's a very cold way of being, but there was a purpose to it. It's like this divine masculine owed someone money, and he was just, path of least resistance to get there. He doesn't need to feel love right now in his life. He doesn't need to feel passion. He doesn't need to, because there is a purpose. There was, he needs to not struggle within himself to understand feelings and emotions and be connected to someone in a way that is super, super passionate and emotional. It was cold, and it was path of least resistance. And it was this drive to raise all of this money for a certain purpose. This is in reverse now, in the recent past. Something has changed when it's come to that. It's either that battle is over with, he's reached that destination and something has blown up, or it could be that this tower is overlying this, and it's the reason that mission, that drive for money in a cold way has been flipped on its head. I want to get a clarifier for that, actually. Can you clarify the Five of Swords, please? Can you clarify the Five of Swords here? It's definitely like a war. It was this battle against money, or there was this battle going on, and the overlying thing hidden in the background, it was all about money. There was this drive, and his thoughts were led by, this is going to make me feel secure money-wise. That way of thinking has been released. Wow. So, to clarify that, we have the Five of Wands and the Eight of Swords. This Five of Wands is other people telling him how to move forward with his life. Other people telling him, excuse me, I'm getting this throat chakra stuff too, like I can't speak. I'm having a hard time speaking. It's like everybody else has been speaking for him, and he was just stuck in the it made sense. It should make sense. This is the money that we need. This is the way we're moving forward. Everyone is showing him, no matter how he felt about it, no matter how, and this is the recent past, no matter how he felt about it, people were pulling him in these directions that he internally was, in his mind, was fighting against. this inner passion that he has. There is this, it's not a cold space that he inhabits in his heart. He is a divine, passionate being. And all these people, my gosh, I almost can't speak. This battle that everyone else has been, everything everybody says about how he should live his life and how he should move forward in his life. He was stuck in that for a very long time. He was stuck in this role of being the one that just was the money earner. That's what was most important, was establishing himself in a very grounded, masculine, this is your role. Your role is not to feel, really. Your role is to earn the money. And no matter how much he tried to access the passion and the drive and the creativity and the love and everything that was underneath all of that, he would always come back to the things they were saying and the thoughts in his mind about what his role actually is. It was very cold. It was something that he also was having a hard time. He had a hard time being in that headspace too, because this would well back up again, this intensity and this passion and this need to fight back against these people, realizing that it was a real battle, that he wasn't having a say in the way that he wanted to move forward. It's always this fight about, I want to do things this way. No, I want to do things this way. And he'd get stuck like, all right, well, path of least resistance. Let me just give in. Keep everybody else happy so that there's not all this drama and explosive, angry energy. There's definitely very angry energy here that kept him stuck like a prisoner in his own mind. Something about that has blown up now, though. This is like they're showing me like a gun. Like this is something has been really blown up over here. Yeah. So his crowning thoughts right now, too, are taking control back, taking action back, taking control of his life and the way that it moves forward. I get to decide how I move forward in my own life. This constant battle back and forth, the realization that he had a role and his role was to provide money in order for things to be peaceful, in order for it to be a path of least, like who wants to live in the path of least resistance? This passionate being, not him. He's decided that he wants to, he's the king. He's the king of wants. He's the king of movement. I create my own action. I will create my own life from now on. That's it. I'm going to decide what I want. My throat feels very clear too. That coughing fit, that episode was over here in people stifling his truth, people stifling his words and what he wants and telling him what he wants and showing him the way that he should go. And this was him underneath trying to break free. This was this energy here trying to break free underneath of all of this battle was this King of Wands. And he has broken free of that. Near future, Ten of Wands, laying down the burdens of everyone else. Laying down the burden of how they wrapped this package up. It's all this movement, the way that you proceed with your life was wrapped up in this little package. All of these wands are all tightly bound together. And the burden of how everyone else thinks he should live his life, that's what he's laying down right now. And he's coming to terms with, I don't need to do it their way. I do it my way. And I do it with passion. And he's getting himself to a grounded place where he's connecting with He's connecting with the earth. He's connecting with how he feels, what he wants. This is almost like actually getting out into nature too. They're showing me how he is actually touching the ground, and there's something about being out in nature that makes him feel like he's in control. This divine masculine likes to be out in nature. They also show me these like they're quills, like they're arrows, like he's a hunter or something, and he is in the place that he knows in order to be able to lay down his burdens and create movement for himself. He gets himself grounded by going hunting or making peace out in nature or something like that. That's what they're referring to there. His fears, this is in the fears position, is the Magician. I'm going to get some more clarification about that. Can you clarify the Magician in the fears position, please? Hang on, I'm going to listen to the song that's on. Echo, turn it up. I'll be loving you always. That's what is Stevie Wonder. Thank you. I'm still listening to the song real quick. I'm sorry for all the silence. It's building to something. It's leading me. Something about the seasons changing. I'll be loving you always. Echo, turn it down. He's really stepping into his power right now. He's understanding the healing effect, or that his healing contributes to his manifesting. It's like he knows that he manifested this change, this huge event, this something in his life being blown up. This awakening that he's having, this third eye awakening, it scares him a little bit because it's really powerful. And he realizes that he is manifesting this, that this is something that he's wished for, his ability to take control of his life again and decide how he moves forward. And he moves forward with passion and creativity and drive and confidence and knowing and passion and passion and passion. And that he can embody that and move forward in a successful way, no matter what anybody else says. He's laying down the burdens of what other people say his life should look like. And he's seeing the effect of that right now, and it's a little bit scary. He realizes that what he's doing is manifesting reunion. He's manifesting this divine union, and that he has been manifesting it all along. It hasn't been just the divine feminine. He has been manifesting. And all of this battle and everything leading up to it, he has been manifesting that. And that scares him just a little bit because he knows that he is powerful, and it's very big. It's a very big concept. It's very profound. And he is learning that that it's just really simple, that he is a powerful divine being and he can manifest whatever he wants in his life. So if he does that, is he ready for union? That's what this is too. Is he ready to manifest this completely? This is near future, laying down these burdens. So at this moment, he's not quite ready yet, but the energies leading up through this new moon, he is definitely manifesting this reunion with his divine feminine. Yeah. The way he's looking at the situation, Emperor, he's in charge of his life now. He gets to decide. He is stepping into his Emperor energy in order to manifest this union. So he knows that. He's aware of that. He's aware that he holds the power, the knowledge to get himself to that place. He just needs to get over this fear of actually doing that, the actual moment that happens, that the rate that it's manifesting right now, the quickness that it's manifesting. He knows that he is stepping into his power, and he has become empowered, and he just needs to get over that bit of fear, that the anxiety of that, the power of that, making sure that it's right. Oh, so hopes and dreams are that this separation is done. He's hoping that the energy of that is leading to the enlightenment and the ability to step forward in his life, create movement in his life, move forward with his divine feminine as well. Create movement so that this stagnant period is over, that he, it's like head in the clouds, feet on the ground. It's 5D connection with 3D groundedness. And it's like what he's hoping for is that this is leading him to this groundedness in his headspace. The combination of 5D and 3D, the merge of 5D and 3D. This green is very grounded. It reminds me of very 3D energy, but it's up here in his headspace. And it's like he decides how to move forward, break this separation, but in a very grounded way, a very grounded headspace. That's what he's hoping for, is that his divine feminine is in that same space, and this connection, this control, this divine masculine energy is grounded and yet connected at the same time. That's what he's hoping for. The outcome of this energy, what the message that he's trying to get across, is that you have been sitting in front of him this entire time. And he's been releasing all of this energy around him. And he sees that you have seen the ability in this cup this entire time, that you have been in a space of acknowledging that that what's in this cup is so powerful. It is immense, and it's something that you've always wished for, that there's a major longing there. And one of the main messages here is that he's sorry. He has remorse. He has regret for not having seen it sooner, for not having seen it sooner, really. Hang on, there's a song on. Echo, turn it up. The love you have for me, will it say that you'll stay by my side? He wants to reassure you that, Echo, turn it down, that the way things were in the past and the way that you looked at it, that it's not going to be that way anymore. He's really sorry for the way that things have developed, or the way things were in the past, and that you weren't able to trust the way that he felt about you. But what he's telling you is this new movement, this moving into his Emperor energy, you can trust it. You don't need to be in a space of longing anymore. He's really sorry. He's stepped out of this sorrow. He wants you to step out of this sorrow too, and thinking about the past anymore. This is a whole new situation. He's sorry for the past. It's almost like The sentence is not quite done yet. He's sorry for the longing that he has caused within you. He's sorry for the way things unfolded in the past. But your ability to still see through that and see the magic of everything. What's the ending to that? Echo, turn it down. Can I have another card for this, please? Echo, turn it down. Has driven him to pick up his wand and take control of his life. You have inspired him. The way that you walked away from this longing, you put down the burdens of the past. You put down your own burdens. You said goodbye to that longing, to that the way things were in the past. You said goodbye to your pain. You have healed yourself. You have completely let go of the way things were in the past, the ideal of that relationship, the way that relationship functioned in the past. You have completely let go of that, and you have totally inspired him. You've stepped into your power. He sees that you've stepped into your power, and that's all he can think about is stepping into his power and towards you also. It's all he can think about. Those are his crowning thoughts. And the result of that has been that there's this huge shakeup in his life. It's like the ground is shaking right now. The coming down of this tower is like shaking the ground. And it's also the buildup of the power between these two, this divine connection. You are his queen. You've set the example for him in how to move forward in your life. How do you walk away from something that is divine, something you have a longing for, something you've always, a connection you have always dreamed about your entire life? How do you step away from being focused on that, not sitting in despair and getting into a space of just being in the path of least resistance? How did you let go of that and empower yourself? He's saying, I don't care how you did it. You are divine. You are amazing. You are incredible. You're huge. You are powerful. You're confident. And he has stepped into his confidence as well because of it. And he is meeting you where you are. He is coming to you. He is meeting you where you are because the old ideals are gone. All of that template, that relationship between the two of you is totally gone. You've said goodbye to the way you two were in the past. You put it to rest and have stepped into a new template, a divine template. The divine template of the new relationship, the union relationship, that looks totally different than the way you guys function together. And he's stepping into that too. He's meeting you there. He's like, I see your healing and I raise you a healed divine masculine. He's coming. He's coming. That's his message too. I'm coming. I'm coming. There's a little bit of a backstory over here too. I'm going to look at it real quick. Wheel, Death, Page of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. This is more of him realizing that this connection, the karma, this tower is overlying the entire thing. This tower moment is karma clearing. This is a complete ending, a death to that karmic cycle. That karmic cycle is over. It has been blown up. He's stepping into his power, and it's rebirthed this Page of Wands. He has gone from seeing how he was functioning in a path of least resistance with no feeling, no passion, no nothing, just, thoughts, and it's cut and dry. It's black and white, and that's all that there is to it. And he stepped back into his passion again. And why did he do that? What has shown him that is this divine feminine stepping into her power, stepping into her financial power, her independence, her sovereignty. He feels the effect of that. He sees the effect of that, and he's just like in awe. He's like a zombie, right? He's like a divine zombie. He is awakened to the way that she's developed on her path, this life that she's built around herself, how happy she is, how successful she is in her life, in all areas of her life. And he has awakened to that. He's felt the surge of that. And it's this Leo energy too. It's this confident, creative, powerful Leo energy, this Lionsgate portal energy. He is stepping right into it. He has no other choice. He is awakening. And seeing this in her, he's watching her. He has seen her in the physical. He has seen Nine of Pentacles. He has seen her in the 3D world somehow. He has seen her and he is mesmerized by what he sees, and it's awakened him. Somehow it's awakened him. And the crowning thoughts are going from this mesmerized, like, I got my mojo back. I remember myself. I remember the passion that I have deep down inside, and it's amazing. I can't wait to pursue that. I am a divine being also, and I'm stepping into my own sovereignty too. I can't wait to get to that point. Those are his crowning thoughts. He can't wait to step back into that powerful, passionate energy, and he is taking steps forward to do that. He is creating movement. He is this action. Yeah. Wow, that was amazing. They want me to look on the bottom of both decks. Queen of Swords. What's on the bottom of this one? He's going to clarify that one. Yeah. Clarity. This feels like an air sign. I see an air sign in Queen of Swords, always. I don't know why. She always screams that at me. So, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The clarity that this woman has, the clarity, the knowing that this divine feminine has in the power and the surety of this divine connection, this new love, this new beginning, this divine love, the confidence that she has in this is so inspiring to him. This is what's also helping to manifest this. Her knowing is helping him to be in his knowing. She is the guiding force for this. She is the clarity. She is the light. Divine feminine, keep shining your light. Keep sitting in the knowing that this new beginning, this new love is coming. It is on its way. She knows she deserves it. She knows that she has manifested it. It's just like she knows he's coming. He's coming. He's coming. He's on his way. He's on his way to calmer waters right now. She is the calmer waters. Full of love. That's the difference between this path of least resistance and, being in it with someone who tells him what to do and says this is the way things should be and this is the way things look and this is your clarity. Here is your clarity. And it's the path of least resistance because the Queen of Swords is a very strong personality. Maybe that's who was sitting over here. Maybe that was, he had a different kind of that was the karmic. That was the way the karmic looked before. But this divine feminine, the difference between that karmic and the divine feminine is that she is in her knowing. She knows her own truth. And she stands in the middle of that with love and knowing that unconditional love is the answer. It is the clarity. And she will settle for nothing less. And she doesn't need to because it's coming. And that's all she needs to know. Her clarity. The only clarity that she has is this divine love is her divine right. It's coming and it's created this atmosphere of essence and abundance and sovereignty and freedom and passion. And she feels it all around her. She is all of these things. Yes, girl. All right. I think that's it. I was going to pull another card for guidance, but I don't think we need any guidance at this point. I think this is the guidance. This is just stay in that knowing. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, keep manifesting. You have manifested this entire thing too. And this is real. This is very, very real. All right, guys. If you need any more clarity, if you want to do a private reading, all the information for that is in the box below. You can go to my website and book a reading right from there. There's another song on right now. Of course, it sneaks in at the very end. I don't think I need to hear it though. It's no, I don't need to hear that one. Yeah. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you for all of your comments, likes, subscribes. Please continue to do that. Let me know how you resonate with all of this. I love to hear your stories. I'm not able to respond to all of them. I'm sorry. My life has just gotten so hectic with all of these energies, and big things are manifesting. I'm catching up with that. And after today, if you watch my other reading, you'll see the explanation for all of that. But after today, my time is freeing up a whole lot. So, yeah, I would love to dig into your situation with you, and I'm so appreciative of being able to journey with you. I am right here with you guys, okay? All right. Thank you again. I'll talk to you guys soon.